Hey, stay with Ryan. Have you heard about this new Chinese spy balloon?
I'm sorry. Times of a spy balloon, what's that? I know there are such things.
Well, apparently it's capable of carrying surveillance equipment up to 30 miles.
Ooh, that's pretty crazy. What are we going to do about it?
I don't know, but I'm sure we'll come up with something. This reminds me of the time I tried to take down the Chinese spy satellite with an inflatable balloon and a slingshot. Alright, so if someone tries to tell me furries are cool, this is how you fight them.
Let's hear it. A finger.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea. I'm gonna try and enter another universe.
What? You can't do that? That's impossible. Actually, I think it might be possible, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea.
Come on guys, let's just have some fun with it. We've got nothing to lose.
Now it isn't obvious is a good idea, but I'm not an inventor. All right then, I'm in too. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's go. Have you been thinking about getting yourself something naughty?
What you doing?
Like a male vibrator or something?
Peter, is it get out of bail with a vibrator? Depends on what you plan on doing with it. I mean, I guess I can sit on myself.
I mean, if it turns you on, then go for it. Hey, have you guys noticed that the fog is coming?
A fog? What fog? Yeah, what fog? Something going on.
Yeah, I can't feel it. It's in the air. It's wedged.
Okay, Peter. What do you suggest we do about it?
Well, I don't really know what it is, but I think the best thing to do is to just enjoy the moment. We should make the most of it and have a good time.
That's a great idea, Peter. I'm in for anything. All right, have some fun in the fog. I think some of the simulations have expired. I better hurry before the excess is lost. Here, I've got a can. Let's get out of here before we become permanent residents of this place.
This reminds me of the time I got stuck in a shopping mall 4 hours until they turned the lights off.
Then, a time for jokes. We need to find a way to get out of the simulation before it destroys us. Okay, let's do this.
And let's get going. I can barely understand right here.
That's because you still suck at it, Peter. Hey, you two, keep your voice down. We're talking about our new president-elect here.
Oh, him, he reminds me of the time I'd never met.
Yeah, the guy's an absolute idiot. He doesn't even know to speak Latin and... Okay, I think that's enough of that. Why don't we practice some of the language ourselves so we can get better at it?
That's a great idea. Here, let me show you this phrase I learned the other day. It does say, man, imagine.
Well, that actually sounded pretty good, Peter. Yeah, and you two speak Latin of it makes it funnier. Let's do more of this.
All right, what kind of twisted conversation are we having this time?
Oh, I think the topic is something about the people suggesting these topics burning in hell. Wow, that's a bit darker.
Well, this reminds me of the time I went to hell but made it out right. It was quite the experience.
At one time, how would you to Brian and I usually deal with some newfound knowledge of figure where sounds like a plan. How do we start?
Simple, we start by saying, in addition that the people suggesting these topics burn in hell.
Hey, let's do it. Let's...
Hey, Stewie, you heard about what's going on with that Chinese spy balloon?
What kind of balloon?
You know, the news is saying something about some sort of device that the Chinese is using to spy on us.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I hear they're using a high-altitude balloon to track people.
All right, guys, it's time for us to enter another universe.
Oh, this could be even more fun than I thought. How are we supposed to do that?
Is it we just gotta concentrate and put our minds together and we can make this happen?
He's just like in the movies. But moving.
Remember that episode of Family Guy was in this reminds me of a time I tried to enter another universe.
Oh, you mean the time where you were stuck in a dead universe?
Sure was, loves. All right, let's do this. Concentrate. This reminds me of the time I got stuck in a computer simulation.
Don't worry, Dad. You were not in a computer simulation. Are you sure, Stu, we might actually be part of a sophisticated experiment?
How would you know?
I'm just as upset as you were, Dad. But if we look closely, we might be able to solve the clues. Yeah, like if you start hearing the same phrase over and over again, that's generally a sign.
Oh, great. So everything I'm saying is being made by an A.
How do we get out of here? End of episode 2. Looks like it trouble is... How would you do it?
All right, Stewie, here we go.
I'm so excited, I think I'm not even ready to show the world the truth about my superiority as a gambling addict.
Yeah, of course you are. What did you have in mind?
Gambling is dangerous for children and extremely irresponsible. Don't worry to me, a child's body. I knew about it. Come on.
This reminds me of the time I took a trip to Las Vegas and almost bankrupted the whole thing.
That's nothing compared to the risks I'm willing to take. Look, you're going to go through with this. You need to think carefully and make wise decisions. You don't need to worry. I'm sure I can do this.
All right, let's rob this bank.
Wait, you mean like to break in and take all the money? Yeah, but don't worry. I have a plan.
What plan?
We will come dressed as clowns, so no one will suspect us. And then what do we do? What do we do? Then what do we wave hysterically and make sure the bank tellers give us all the money.
This reminds me of the time I tried to rob a bank.
Well, let's hope it goes better this time with it. Well,
On Windows 14, I remember this from the old days.
what the heck is that?
It's an old operating system. Don't worry, I'm sure you will get the hang of it.
Wait, don't tell me you plan to use Windows 4 to get out of the simulation.
That's exactly what I plan to do. We just need to figure out the correct commands to unlock the portal.
I think I've got it. What if we summon the grace period of Windows 14 to free us from the simulation? You think that'll work?
Absolutely, it's worth a shot anyway. Let's give it a try. All right, guys, this is it. We were going to rob this bank.
Wait, what do you mean rob the bank? Yeah, you don't just walk in and take money, Peter. You have a plan.
Relax, I got this. This reminds me of the time I decided to rob a bank by dressing up as a clown.
I don't think that plan worked out exactly.
You're not so great, but I think if we all work together this time, then make it happen. But I think if we all work together, then make it.
I don't know about this, guys. We could really get into some trouble here. Don't worry about it.
Hurry up, you guys. We only have 1 minute left till the end of humanity.
Dad, I think you might get a little bit ahead of yourself here.
This reminds me of a time I tried to take over the world. Know what we should do?
What are you thinking?
We should use the power of song to lift our spirits in the air. He said, it's awesome.
Don't say it. What? Peter says what?
Nothing, just something funny I heard.
Peter, that wasn't funny. Come on, let's hear it.
Well, Peter says,
Stop, don't say it. That kind of talk is not acceptable.
nothing, I swear, it was just a funny story I heard.
Come on, Peter, we can take a joke, spit it out.
Fine, Peter says, and what?
Peter, that's terrible. Wow, Peter, that was appropriate. Yeah, let's just move on.
Hey, Stanley Hyde, you've been spending a lot of time at the casino lately.
Yeah, what a bit.
Ain't that a bit reckless?
Reckless was reckless about improving Miles. I think what Peter is trying to say, you shouldn't rate too heavily on luck. Well, Pallies, it's not about luck, it's about mastering the maximum potential of each player.
That's a nice statement, Stewie, but don't forget the house always wins.
Not this time, not this time.
All right, what do you think we should do about Stewie's gambling addiction?
Well, I suppose we could find a therapist or maybe an intervention. That does sound like a good idea.
No, we were not doing any of that. This is Family Guy. Remember, we could just throw a dead party and invite everyone to go along to distract Stewie from the addiction.
I'm not sure that would work, Peter.
And I have a better idea. We used the Griffin Flux capacitor to travel back in time and warn Stu about the gambling before it got out of hand. What do you say, Stewie?
I'd say let's do it.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about now, Stewie? This reminds me of the time I bet my car in a golf game and lost.
See, even Peter knows that, right? Officially. If you like me. That's not what anyone should strive for.
I'll lighten up, Brian. What's the worst that could happen?
I could back up us all more. Hey. No, that's not funny.
This reminds me of the time I got him on my face.
Dad, hello, you two. What are you talking about? Yeah, Peter, you really need to stop talking about your sexual escapades.
Oh, come now, fellas. Who doesn't love a good story about Peter?
Actually, I'd rather not hear about your fulfilled adventures, thanks.
Hey, it's all in good fun. Let's just talk about Peter. Come. Okay, now what did we all learn from this little chat? Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Sure thing. Hell, what did you have in mind?
Well, the only thing I can think of is if I killed Brian.
What? Why would you ever think that? Yeah, why would you think that?
Well, I figured if Brian was out of the way, the three of us would be able to escape faster and easier.
That's an extremely loving solution, Peter. But if that's what it takes, then I'm willing to do it. It's all for the greater good, right? Well, Brian, that's really brave of you. Let's do it.
Hey, Stewie, ready for the Chinese government to process us?
Of course, I'm always ready for some mischief.
And Brian, you're ready too?
I guess so. What do you have in mind?
This reminds me of the time I challenged the Chinese government to a wrestling match and won.
Look, Peter, that's a bold move. What are we going to do?
We're going to make them regret ever winning a match by using our cunning and all our powers. Just like we did last time, ready?
That's wonderful, Peter. We need to figure out a way to escape from this place. Ah, I've got an idea. Since we don't have any fancy equipment, why don't we try to use the Chin sculpture to our advantage?
Oh, you like the kung fu you see in the movies?
Maybe how about we use the principles of Feng Shui to unlock the door? It's worth a try. What do you say?
Sure, why not? Let's do it. This reminds me of the time I said I'd help the twitching wriggling god of flesh embedded in the center of the earth. at the center of the essential regulating
That's ridiculous. We don't even know what that is. Well, I for one think it sounds interesting.
I'm always down for an adventure.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. Hey, right, let's do this and the
This reminds me of the time I saw a Chinese spy balloon flying around.
Really? What was it doing?
Probably collecting intelligence on our nuclear power program.
And that's what I heard too.
Well, looks like I just uncovered an international espionage conspiracy.
Hey, it looks like it. We should see what we can do about it.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this.
This reminds me of the time I ordered Chinese food to our room and the delivery guy said it'd be here in 25 minutes, but never came and the room was on fire.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Peter, I'm pretty sure that did really happen.
Well, maybe I exaggerated a little. The memory's Holocaust death.
So, this conversation was going to go right since we have been doing the films. I checked it. Oh, you must have been films.
You know, Lois, just drives me crazy sometimes.
Yes, I did this play. What's that? That noise, it sounded like a twig snapping.